It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from the bank. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And then brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Well, what does Lamar Jackson have in store for us this time around? Now a two-time NFL MVP. We know he is electricity personified on a football field. Must-see TV. He also knows, and these Ravens do too, that they got to take that final step. Got to get to a Super Bowl and ultimately win it for the two-time MVP.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. They'll run here following the penalty. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Second and 3 now. Play fake, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And that's good for a gain of 5. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're training a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
So now here's 3rd and 5. A draw now. This is Henry. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. It's only 2 on the pickup, and it's an interesting call for them now on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This from 48 on the left hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Cordero Patterson now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks. Even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game and a defense, and Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Wilson now from the gun. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down, ball at the 36. A handoff for Harris, running right. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Now from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. On first down, it's Wilson. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain. On
First down, Warren. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. So they're left facing third and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throwing on third, Wilson. He's on the move. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This, 42 yards from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Another run for Henry. He's out near midfield and still going. And he works this down to the 41. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
1st and 10 from the 41. It's an option left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
First down throw for Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. This is a hand for about 5. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
That's called the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on the screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Dump off caught by his back. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Jackson now on third. Escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's gonna break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Russ looking to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Avoid some trouble there. Escapes out to the left. And nothing doing on that one. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. Tylan Wallace on the return for the Ravens. Jukes one defender. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Ravens will go on offense. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He's got Andrews. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. We've got a 6-3 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 3. From the 36, Andrews with the catch. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. And that's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 23. Bateman hauls it in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They're down 13-3 as they take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Fryermuth there, bring it in. And he gets him around 6 there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, they count on those being efficient and effective.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Caught by Fryermuth. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw from Wilson. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
On 2nd down, Warren. His foray up the middle, nets about 3. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. And the Ravens go nickel, 3rd down. Wilson now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, anytime you see a player tapping his chest, I'm not a great lip reader, but I know exactly what that says. My bad. My fault. Quarterback delivers him a good ball. He knows that's one he should have caught.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This one from 47 yards away. Dicker connects there. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hill now to return it. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. First and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Lamar out of the pistol. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Gets this to Bateman. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Now here's Lamar. Aguilar with the grab. And he gets this forward to the 19. Second and 6 coming up here. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Lamar throwing again. He's on the move. He's on the move. He breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but it is just shy of the first down marker.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Slot man motioned over. Tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Lamar back to throw. The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens, who have 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has it in close. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. Lamar. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bullock's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on 2nd down, Wilson. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Looking for George Pickens that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Wilson to throw again. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing again, here's Wilson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That's one he knows he should have had. And it's going to be 2nd down.
True story, Kate. After practice one time, the head coach in the NFL said, I'm done with my fault. I'm done with my bad. No more of that tapping on your chest. That was an example of the quarterback delivering a perfect pass. And the receiver, do your job.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Steelers working with a set to of urgency from the hurry-up clock continuing to run. Throw complete to Warren. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Just before halftime, you get a timeout, take it. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens flying into the break with a lead. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. The first half belonged to the reigning NFL Most Valuable Player, number 8, Lamar Jackson. He was able to take it in himself for the game's only touchdown, and you wonder if this coaching staff will ask him to do a bit more the rest of the way.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. On play action now, Wilson. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Jackson now on third. Finding Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
They cobble together a yard there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
1st down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it, and he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes again. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job. But you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You got to come through on that touchdown.
Second and 10 now. He's on the move. He's going to tuck it and run. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
As much as you like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
They'll run here with Henry. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. It's an option to the left side. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. Third and goal coming up.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Jackson has it, third and goal. Escapes the puck. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. A very short kick here from the right hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 31. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You've got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
Wilson on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, ball at the 36. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Caught by Washington, left side. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Wallace with a return here. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First and 10 now from the 30. They go play fake with Jackson. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. A tight end in motion now. Lamar now from the gun. That one going to go against the D. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Motioning one of the tight ends. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he'll get it up to the 44. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Second down now, 7 to go. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Finds Aguilar. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go. A give to Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Lamar back to throw. Henry on the catch. So this one on the defense. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. Things got a little too carried away there, and we are not surprised at all to see the flags fly and the penalty called. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Play action now with Jackson. Taken in by Likely. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun here. Cut in the goal line. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Trying to run with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Once more, here's Henry. And he gets in, touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2, scores 13 points in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hill now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Henry on the option, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline, and now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. The Steelers down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. On play action now, Wilson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Russ now from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Baltimore running its offense out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Bateman, the motion man left. Now Jackson off the play action. Completed to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
This set it down starts with an option right. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Henry. Has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. So now, here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Steelers' offense headed out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw it. It's taken in by Washington. And this isn't a result quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Here he is to throw.
Here's what I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tent because he's spending so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Ravens in victory formation and content to just need this one out. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, it always feels so much better dealing that one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, and also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.